Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather. I'm Reconstruction. Today, we shall continue with the Deadlands zone story with Denisa, my ice necro. And also, happy Halloween. Today, I am this cat. Meow. So, do I have anything else to report?
So you really came all this way to stop the waking flame from destroying
Needed to check email, sorry, distracted. Today my daily reward is 5,000 pieces of gold. And tomorrow, a new month begins. That means that we get a whole month's worth of new daily rewards. These have actually lately been really good, probably because ESO turns 10 this year, and Todd wants to make certain that we have a lot of nice things. Let's see what today's daily endeavors are. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to kill 1 dangerous foe, place 7 furnishings, complete 1 duel, use emotes 1 time, or catch 8 fish. Wow, all of these are like really easy. Try. This week's weekly endeavors encourage you to earn 8 event tickets, craft 75 items with any skill, or kill 12 players in Cyrodiil. That's something for everyone. I chose to go with 8 event tickets because that's the endeavor that's kind of sort of like easy and natural to complete. Something that you don't need to really chase. Sure. Let's start by speaking with Willard.
We have unfinished business, mortal. The encoded message you recovered from the bathhouse. That may be the key to determining the Waking Flame's next move and revealing the secrets I'm searching for. We must find someone who can decipher it.
The anchorite suggested asking Madame Wim for a recommendation.
The masked mortal has the right idea. Fargrave sits on the threshold to everywhere. If there exists a being who can decipher this code, we will find them here. I'd prefer it if we could find someone other than Madame Wim to deal with, however.
I can ask around, but the anchorite seems to have a history with Wim. Do you know her?
I have heard of the infamous Mazkin who calls herself Madame Wim. I find her practice of turning gossip into profit to be loathsome. But even a filthy Daedrat has its uses, I suppose. Take the note to her and pay whatever it costs for a translation.
I will take the encoded note to Madame Wim.
Go to Madame Wim's establishment, the House of Whims. Show her...
I thought we were at the House of Whims. Then again, what do I know? There's a delivery truck or something outside, and it is beeping. Oh, not ended. Oh, what the fudge? I have lost contact. I don't have my tech support here, so what do I do in order to re-establish contact? I could rip out the battery, but I don't want to, so I'm just going to go in the other room and see if that helps. I'm sorry about this. That bit Out. No. Guess I'm going to try to rip out the battery. Well, this made me sad. And also confused and afraid. How does one even remove a battery on this thing? Ow. What if I break it? I hope I won't break it. And if I can't reinsert this, then we can't stream. Okay. Place lid. Ah, we're moving. I hope that won't happen again. It's surprising, actually, that this thing loses contact. Contact, yes. When I, like, draw it a little bit further away from the Bluetooth receiver. But it has absolutely no problem with, like, keeping in contact with said Bluetooth receiver when I go in the other room, which is, like, many meters away, at least like 4. As usual, we are drinking coffee. Okay. Let's continue and try to make certain that that doesn't happen again. So, is Madam Wim upstairs or downstairs?
Why, Lyrinth, my dear, it would be an honor to assist you in any way I can.
An honor, yes. Mortals show Wim the note.
There you are.
Oh, darling, how good of you to once again grace my fine establishment. And I see that my information proved useful. You found Lyrinth. Another customer, satisfied and content. Now, what can Madam Wim do for you this time?
We think this note is written in code. It belonged to Sister Saldina.
While I have many talents, deciphering written codes concocted by fanatical mortals is not among them. Are you sure I can't interest you in something a little more luscious? No? Pity. Very well. I may know someone who can help you.
Who are they? Where can I find them? And how much will it cost me?
You wound me. I thought we were becoming friends. Talk to Gazmod the Collector. His villa on the west side of town contains quite the accumulation of Dagonic paraphernalia. Something in his collection should help, provided you can catch his eye.
Gazmod the Collector, villa on the west side of town. Got it. And what did that information cost me?
You owe absolutely nothing, my darling.
Okay.
Lyrinth agreed to cover your cost for this bit of inside information. Isn't she a dear?
Most dead.
Now, do tell Gazmod that we miss them here at the House of Whims. The place hasn't been the same without them.
I'm still not sure what currency you deal in, Madam Wim.
Oh, don't concern yourself with that, dearest one. I never ask for more than a client can afford. There's no profit in that. When you have time, come back and let Madam Wim show you some of the wares that have made her the talk of Oblivion.
Go downstairs and rouse the anchorite. We'll want her with us when we talk to this collector. Meanwhile, I need to conclude our business here.
Conclude our business? How I love the sound of that. It makes me all a twitter.
I'm not here to play games, Wim.
But games are some of my favorite activities, dear Lyrinth. Come, let me show you what the House of Whims has to offer.
Wow, that sounds a little bit dodgy.
Was Madam Wim helpful?
Speak with Anchorite.
Grab a drink and tell me all about it. I know I said I was going to help with the negotiations, but look, I don't want to talk about it.
What's going on?
Some things are private, personal. You can't just walk up and demand I tell you my deepest, darkest secrets. Sorry. I agreed to talk about my name, my mask, everything. After you proved yourself, and you've certainly done that.
This is about your mask?
When we first met, you asked about my name. Madam Wim gave it to me. I just arrived in Fargrave, and everything before that exact moment was gone. All I had was this mask. I didn't know who I was or where I came from. Still don't.
I wonder if she has her soul. What does it mean, the Anchorite?
Just one of Madam Wim's little jokes. Means I'm a recluse, a hermit, living a life of seclusion behind a mask I can't remove. Sometimes it feels like memories are stirring deep inside my mind. When that happens, I need a distraction.
Why do you need a distraction?
Because it feels like there's a war raging inside my skull. A war I can't win. Better to drink or whatever. Push them back down to stop the pain behind my eyes. That's my story. At least as much as I know. Now, tell me what Madam Wim said.
She said Gasmod, the Collector, might have something to help decipher the encoded note.
I've heard of the Collector. Has a villa on the west side of the city. Never met them personally, but I assume they're some sort of Daedra. Makes sense considering their influence and where they live. I'll meet you there.
Alright, I will meet you at the Collector's villa.
I'll finish this and meet you
Time to go, little mortals.
to the Collector's villa as soon as I finish my drink.
Go. We
That
will catch
doesn't
up.
sound happy.
I want to hear more about the Anchorite's missing memories.
Now, where do we find this Collector's villa? Let's consult a map. Even though I have managed to get a little bit better at navigation, I still pretty much stink at it, so custom markers it is. The other. Here we can also find daily endeavors for the Fargrave and Deadlands area, and also
One mortal is more than enough. My debt is repaid.
Device
One
there.
dead mortal?
You there, come speak with me.
What says the scripture on this?
Him we know from the Clockwork City, I think. Now where is that villa? Can't get so easily distracted. I was a little bit late this morning because I saw a hair tie I just could not resist. Speak with Gasmod, the Collector.
It must become a part of Gasmod's collection.
Curiosa.
Friend, why don't you talk to the Collector?
It approaches. It dares speak. Will it offer the mask to compensate for such insults?
Madam Wim sent us. She said your collection might contain something to decipher in Dagonic code.
It invokes Madam Wim. Wants what belongs to Gasmod and Gasmod alone. It is presumptuous. Leave our gaze. Gasmod no longer wants to look upon it.
Larenth, maybe you can convince this one.
I meant no insult by having my mortal speak to you, Collector. We merely seek to borrow a Dagonic codebreaker.
Since you're clearly interested, I'll allow you to examine my mask.
No, the Arox must not leave the gallery. But Gazmod will peer at its mask. This way, mask wearer.
Okay. I'm a little bit afraid
We
of
must
the
find
Anchorite.
the Arox. Perhaps the gallery is beyond that door.
I hope she won't get injured. Are we going where we're not supposed to be going? Cool. The collector's galleries. Find the
collector let
Arox.
slip that they have a codebreaker called the Arox. We must find it.
Arox. A lot of peculiar sights here, so let's explore in first person for a bit. This allows us to see a little bit closer and with less obstructions. Is this implant? Good for biting. I suppose we go this way. Oh, we only have one way to go. Well, that's good.
It appears not all of Gazmod's collection consists of relics.
So many plants. Oh. That was my backup weapon, so let's switch to me.
It dares enter our collection. Does it not know we see through many eyes?
Kind swords are unconcealable.
An arboretum? This collection is not at all what I imagined.
Pretty. A few enemies here, let's get rid of them. Are these notable? Disappointed. More enemies. But not challenging ones.
Our collection is as dangerous as it is beautiful.
Are we? It's been a while since I've been here. I've forgotten what wonders we see here. This one didn't want to play. Oh. And this one surprised me. Leading level completed. Level 1. Dangerous foe. Today the Endeavours offered us not only seals of Endeavour but also a bit of extra experience. The collector's prized exhibits.
Single display. See what it is, mortal.
I am Arox, the Mutilator, terror of the Deadlands. Release me from this cage and I will grant you a boon, mortal.
This relic is
The
not dead
relic
yet.
is a talking
Let's
gate.
release it.
Mutilator is a Datrat of his.
Release the vermin.
Each release Leela. Speak with
Freedom at long last! Arox owes you
Arox.
for this kind indulgence.
Are you an actual Datrat?
You have set Arox free.
I think
Free!
Madam Wim mentioned
Arox owes you a debt
Datrats.
of honor, and Arox will pay it, no matter how long it takes. You have my word. But pray tell, who do I owe this enormous debt of gratitude to?
I am Tinesa Rose and this is Merit. But you're a Datrat. We thought you were some sort of a Datric relic.
Question not this pitiable form, mortal. For within it beats the heart of the terror of the Deadlands, the sunderer of the seven skies, and the warrior of the floating wastes. I am Arox the Mutilator! And yes, I currently occupy this Daedrat body.
We were told you could decipher any Dagonic code.
Taken codes. Easy as ripping the ears off a banekin. Arox is fluent in the many tongues of the Deadlands. No code can hide its meaning from the Mutilator's eyes. Speaking of eyes, we should leave this place before the Collector looks this way.
If we take you with us, will you promise to decipher the code when we reach a safe location?
I have already pledged to honor my debt to you. I will decipher every scroll in the Tower of Lord Dagon's Viscount Scrivener, if that is what you desire. I swear my fealty to you, mortal master. My life and my skills are yours to command.
Very well. Hop in my pack,
With
Arox.
pleasure, mortal master.
Oh, it literally popped. Kind of adorable, actually. And now we can, or need to, find the anchorite. I hope she's still alive.
Your pack is perfect, master. And I found the encoded note. I will work on translating it forthwith.
How convenient.
We have a Daedrat.
Gazmod sees the intruders.
Oh my.
Now we shall demonstrate the power of our collection.
Where did it go? Over there?
Perhaps they will amuse us as our collection destroys them. It tries our patience. This monstrosity will destroy it.
Oh my. So many enemies. Is this all? I suppose it is. Oh no.
Quickly, through the door and find the anchorite before the Collector returns.
The Collector's private gallery. Release the
A little
anchorite.
help here?
Oh dear.
That floating sack of eyes wants to make me a permanent part of their collection.
Destroy binding crystal.
Thanks. Let's get out of here and return to Madam Wim's.
After this place, Madam Wim's seems like a safe haven. Let's return there. We can't use this door, so we shall go upstairs. To find a better door. This is where we entered, so... Ah. Sweet prince. And now we need to find our way back to Madame Wim's. I will set up a marker there to avoid getting turned around and misplaced. I wonder if we can purchase a mushroom display. These are really pretty. Wim? Do we need to go upstairs? Probably so.
Master! Arox has deciphered the note. Daedric troops from Burning Gyre Keep in the Deadlands are preparing to invade Fargrave.
Well done, Rat. Mortal, find out what else the note contains.
That Daedrat talks?
Daedra talks.
Did you hear what I said, Mortal Master? Volcanos Nokvros prepares to send the most fearsome Daedric troops in all the Deadlands to this Nexus city. The destruction will be glorious!
Does the encoded note say anything else?
It is addressed to some despicable cur named Sister Seldina. A weak-sounding mortal name if ever I heard one. Why one of Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful warlords, not as powerful as Arox, mind you, would deign to aid a weak-named mortal baffles me.
Arax, the rest of the encoded note, please.
Yes, right. Troops stand ready at Burning Gyre Keep. Send word when Fargrave's defenses fall, and the invasion will begin. Dremora blades will take the city, not your incarnates. That is every word, Mortal Master, whose name is in no way weak.
Then we should head for Burning Gyre Keep.
Let us make haste, Master.
An excellent idea, Mortal. Use the Plaza of Portals to reach the Deadlands. We'll rendezvous at Burning Gyre Keep.
That was a message from tech support, also known as husband. Pretty. So, our next destination is... Let's consult our journal. Yeah. I thought that going through here and then here would be a little bit strange. So let's exit and go to the Way Shrine and travel to the Deadlands. We have conveniently a Way Shrine open right around here. There's also the portal entry, but I think Way Shrines are a bit more convenient. Yes. This is such a beautiful area. So strange and different from other realms in Tamriel. That way. we shall sprint to our destination and see what is required of us there. You can find 3 wandering bosses in.
This place smells wonderful, Master. Like weapons after a battle.
In the Deadlands. One of them travels this area. We're in combat with a stamp. And I think the rest travel on central area of the map. I'm not entirely convinced where you can find all of them. Maybe I should make a video. That might be helpful. But that will be a snack for a rainy day. Explore Burning Gyre Keep, which is at first glance not a very big place. This seems like a safe location, so I will abandon you for a moment while I fetch more coffee. I will be right back. I have resisted the temptation to play with another hair tie. Almost in the picture, that's good enough. I have noticed that it's a little bit darker today than usual, but I think we can endure, right? So we meet a few enemies here, but... Oh, well, this one seems a little bit challenging. Do we get to kill it? Let's go investigate. We probably should have turned direct at Albuquerque.
With the ribbon captured, Fargrave will fall. And then Nerve.
I really like it
blade bearer weapon.
when
Here, examine it, mortal.
My chilling explosion manages to kill enemies with just one strike.
It is the Blade Bearer's crest. This is not their fortress. Why would that broken sword be here?
So here we find a root-covered door. Burning Gyre Keep inward.
How many more failures must you endure, Zelda?
Careful, Notraz, or perhaps I'll point my incarnate in your direction.
I sense
So this leads us to
Her minions.
a really big boss.
Destroy them!
Kill the Cyclone Incarnate. This guy. It is safer in monster form. Okay. Where did it go?
Go into it!
Portal of energy. Go into it. Where? Literally where? Oh, there. No. It disappeared. There.
I've summoned a pool of energy! Go into it!
I'm confused. This one? Okay. Cool. So standing in pools of energy weakens the big boss enemy. Good to know. I suppose we need to beware the whirlpools. I was at one of your energy pools. Cylinder. Wow, that was a strange combat.
Your comet failed, Zelda. You failed. Again!
You see failure, I see opportunity. Let's head to the Riven Cataclysm. I have a legion of incarnates to create.
We should leave too! Quickly, mortals! Into the portal!
Into the portal? Portal to the House of Winds. So did we find what we were looking for?
A glorious victory! Ferox the Mutilator
Do your
must
vaulting.
scratch furiously to celebrate!
Speak with Lyranth. Talking to the Anchorite is an optional step. I will need that too.
We stopped Seldina's ritual and forced her to retreat to Burning Gyre Keep. There, instead of allowing her to summon Notraz's promised army, we defeated her incarnate. Now she's on the run, back to her Riven Cataclysm. That device intrigues me.
Intrigues you? She plans to use the device to create a legion of incarnates to invade Fargrave.
And do not forget that Nirn is her ultimate target, little mortal. She plans to use Fargrave to sacrifice your realm to Dagon. But Seldina figured out a way to change the very nature of a Daedra. Truly change it. That bears further investigation.
So how do we find the Riven Catalyst?
A question I must ponder. There are few places I can think of to hide such a device. None of them pleasant. And there are the blade bearers to consider. Why was their sword in the keep? For now, take this as a reward. That is the mortal custom, yes?
Yes.
Are you ready to resume?
I suppose we shall continue
Our
from
work is only beginning.
here
These
next
incarnates threaten not only
Thursday,
Fargrave, but your
but
world
since
as
we
well.
have a little bit of time left, meaning I have energy left, we shall switch characters and kill something big. The Witches' Festival is still going strong, so I wish to earn my tickets for today. While I'm like... During the Witches' Festival, you can earn 2 event tickets from the first boss enemy you meet. Kill, slay, unalive, as children say. The boss enemy can be any boss enemy from trial boss to public dungeon boss to delve boss to world boss to incursion boss. Which one should we choose? Let's go for an easy world boss. By easy, I mean a base game boss. How about one in Riverside? Old Colgan's Keep sounds like one.
Prices have never been better.
We shall run that way. I have absolutely no memory of old Colgan. But since it is a base game boss, I'm quite certain we can handle it. Also, I'm quite certain there are other people here. Oh, it's this boss. Was not up. Should we wait or run to another boss? Let's wait. And I wish to check daily endeavors. Let's use emotes one time. This is my favorite one. Kinda sort of correlates to real life. Is there anything upstairs in this tower? An institute spy. And... oh wow. A pretty good view. It's 11:20 p.m. in Tamriel, so during daylight hours this will probably maybe be even more formidable. So if you arrive to kill this boss, do take a moment to climb the tower. So we are here at Old Calgon's Keep in Rivenspire. About a year ago, there was a typo in the game. In daily Endeavours, you could find an endeavor that told you to kill 5 enemies or whatever in Rivenspire. That was rather amusing, and I am saddened that they have fixed it. I'm starting to really doubt myself. Is this really a boss fight? True. Let's make certain there isn't a boss standing behind the tower. No one here. No bosses in the river either. But there is a boss in the tower. Let's get rid of it.
Careful, this will not take my grandchildren from me.
Let me use our ultimate. The area inside the tower is rather small, so this is a close combat. Real girl! One more enemy. We did it, yay! 2 event tickets earned. Weekly endeavor completed and 8 event tickets.
Yes.
Inventory full. This is a bit embarrassing, but an unavoidable moment, I would say, in ESO. Will I ever use an infernal staff? There we go.
Can I help you?
Tremora Blunder Skull Whirl.
I'm here. Lucky you.
Let's see what's in there. Crowborn Hunter Shoes Style Page, Tremora Shoulders, Light Post, and words. Could be worse. So, is there a delve nearby? No. I would like to do a delve as well while we're here. So let's run to a way shrine and find a fun one. There are a lot of really beautiful delves in the game. But right now I would like to find one where the boss is close to the entrance. A small one. An easy one. I haven't been here. Let's go there.
There's trouble in Crestshade, but I'm not sure I'll find a safe haven at that place up there. If you're headed to Crestshade,
This is not the way.
there's trouble there.
Cannot jump over the fence. Do we... Oh, I can go down from here. Crest-shaped mine discovered. I wonder if this is a small one or a large one. Usually base game delves are pretty small, and so is this one. We can find a quest there. Friend of trolls. Troll socialization research notes. Wow, that's like a real tongue twister. A lot of trolls here. That's the right way. Trolls are relatively easy enemies, but a little bit annoying since they have all sorts of different kinds of attacks. Treasure chest. Intermediate. In the Thieves Guild skill line, you can find a passive that allows you to force locks with more efficiency, and I got that all those with really, and after that I've gotten really lazy with locks. I'll just force everything open and keep forgetting that not all of my characters are able to do that. So. Uncertain if that was a good move or a silly move. Let's get that sky shark while we're here. Not that we really need the skill points, but
that bag either has something valuable, something useless, or a body part inside it.
luckily it was logs, not a body part. Boss seems to be done. While we wait, oh wait, could it be that? No, it can't be. Sometimes they place the boss in a different level, but this delve only has this level, so it must be there. So, there are new companions in the game. If you happen to be an ESO Plus member, you can claim them from the Crown Store. Let's get rid of Grimtooth here and exit the delve and see how claiming the companions works. And that was quick.
You don't find something like that every day.
You got that right, Ember. Ember is, to date, my favorite companion, but I am curious to see what our new friends are like. No enemies here, so back to the ground store. So we get a bundle or both individually. Let's see what we get here. Quest starter rewards in moonlight. Summoning of friend and set friend. Same things here, and if we get a bundle, are they all included? I suppose so. Let's purchase the companion bundle and see what happens. Mommy. So this starts quests for both of the new companions. Quests can be started from Wokelka and Reaper's Mark. much. Fresh, energetic, and covered in magical tattoos, Tanlorin hopes to make High Elf society better for outcasts like them. One toppled warmonger at a time. Call this companion to your side and root out corruption across the provinces of Tamriel. Zareth Var. The world has changed much since his day. Zareth Var, necromancer of the Order of the Hidden Moon, knows he has been sent to this time for a reason. Call your Tamid to your side to seek Azura's twilight path together. Both of these new companions sound very intriguing, but I don't want to part with my Ember. She is just precious and makes me happy. I will complete both of these quests at some point. Should we actually do those together? Maybe we could after we have finished the Deadlands zone story with Dinesa. But now, we forgot to open our present. Tremora belts, formula for vampiric alchemy rack tubes, a witch's festival writ, fates and style material. I was hoping to find our feathers, but it doesn't always come. But yes, now that we have completed one stage of the Deadlands zone story, slain a world boss, and also gotten a skull from a delp, I do believe. It is time to say goodbye for now. So yes, in order to avoid spoilers for all people, we shan't do the companion quest lines yet. We'll give everyone a chance to enjoy them on their own, but at some point I will complete them on stream. But now, I will return next Thursday at 2 PM to continue in the Deadlands. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.